light skinned dude, because he light skinned, y'all don't like the light skinned dude doing it. But when it's the medium skinned dude,
have you seen my videos, bro? Have you seen my videos?
I see some of your videos. I like your content. I be coming on your videos and everything. I like your videos.
No, I have no problem with the light skinned brothers, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I know you don't. I
got no issue with them.
Hold on, not you
personally. I'm just saying people in general. You know what I'm saying? Did a few guys
it's a light skin conspiracy out here. That's what he's saying.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I was saying. It must be a light skin conspiracy against the Keith Thurman. That's all I was saying.
Cool.
Now what's up, King David? Man, I'm not accepting any Jamel or Jamal Charlo'S slander at this time. Nor will there be any Earl Spence slander, bro. What's wrong with y'all, bro?
What's good, Knockout Boxing? Hey, I'm a sub. I love your show, bro.
I appreciate it, man. But you tripping, man. Why you disrespecting Jamel like that, man? Jamel is one of the only fighters in boxing right now that won't smoke with everybody, bro. He won't smoke with everybody. He unifying and becoming undisputed, bro. How we gonna
hold on. What I got a problem with? 1 minute you're gonna say this dude blackballed, and the next minute you're gonna say, well, you know what? I'll fight you, even though you at a higher weight class and you a champion up there. Come down to my weight class and fight me then. What kind of whole shit is that? If you calling this dude out, you want to go like his brother that said something about Benavidez. You say you gonna knock him out and break his neck. Take your ass up there and whoop his ass like you said. Don't say no. Come to me. Come down to me. They weren't even talking about you, bro. Andrade wasn't talking about Charlo, not Jamel. He ain't thinking about that dude right now. He thinking about Jamal.
I mean, that's Jamal work. First of all, I think Jamel, man, you got to, if you know his history, bro, he just be talking, bro. He just be talking, but his actions though. You got to judge him by his actions, homie. Like his actions, he cleaning out the most competitive division in boxing, bro. It's the only division right now where all the top fighters fight each other, and he cleaning that shit out. So he might say something about, you know, Andrade, because Andrade ducked out of the first fight or whatever, and he mad about it. And so now, you know, he feeling himself, bro. I got 3 belts. I'm about to fight for undisputed. If you really want this smoke, me being the man, you come down to where I'm at. Now, while I say that, I'll also say on Jamal Charlo's point, I agree with that. Talking about you ain't fighting nobody under 25. Talking about they gotta have a vaccine to fight you. You doing all that stuff. Like I don't rock with that at all. I feel like if you gonna call him out like that, then yeah, bro, you need to go to 168 because at the end of the day, you ain't getting the fights at 160. So I see it from both sides. I rock with Jamel more heavy than I rock with Jamal because of how he move and how he act. But as far as Andrade, I feel like that's Jamal's work, bro. I feel like Jamel would just give it to him if he wanted, if he want to come down there at 154. But he ain't really just seeking that out because he got other things, bro. He about to become undisputed. He ain't really tripping like that, you know.
That's definitely Jamal work at this point. But I don't like the idea that he got Andrade name in his mouth, talking about he hate him and he blackballed, and then he want to turn around and say I'll fight him at 154. But hold on, you just said he blackballed. So is he blackballed or would you fight him at 154? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and then at the end of the day, you say, all right, I don't like that he dropped out of the fight. But Tony Harrison dropped out of the fight, and you had
and
no
then
problem
came back and fight him.
Yeah.
But I got a question for y'all because I know I'm in the Lions den.
Tony Harrison had his belt, man. That's what I say. He had his belt. He had to run that back.
Yeah, he had his belt and he had to get his get back. But here's the thing too, bro. Like I know I'm in the Lions den on this one. I know it's not gonna be received well on this particular.
Nah, your boy G Parker on your side.
I'm time in the field.
Already, how come all this energy and maybe my boy G Parker for me? How come all this energy for like dissecting and picking and everything that Jamel Charlo saying? He said this, but then he did this, but then when y'all boy Bud Crawford out here just saying all kinds of stuff sideways, y'all don't dissect it and pick it apart and have that same type of energy for him all of a sudden not being interested in being undisputed in 2 separate weight classes. So I'm just trying to figure out why the different strokes for different folks.
Can I take this question?
Go ahead, my guy. Go ahead. You got that.
I'd be more than happy to take this question. First of all, now, this dude, if we want to talk, let's first talk about accomplishment. Who more accomplished, Errol Spence or Terrence Bud Crawford? We know Bud Crawford more accomplished easily. And let's throw this one in. What did Errol Spence say? What was Errol Spence crying about when he got the IBF champion? He said, "I'm a champion. I shouldn't have to chase these guys. Then Earl Spence not say that when he's talking about Keith.
You're not answering.
No. We gonna keep it.
But you're not
answering. I'm answering the question. I'm answering your question, sir. Yes, I am. It's okay. I got you. Well, let's make it short and simple. Terrence Bud Crawford, universally stated as being a top 3 fighter in the world. He's a champion in the 147 division.
Hold on, I dropped my pound for pound list. I dropped my pound for pound list today. He's number 4 on my list.
Hey, whatever.
Okay.
Hold on. You got Bud number 4 on your list?
He's a Spence fan. We gonna let him have. We gonna let him have that one. He's top 10. Even a hater can't give.
We're gonna get to that later. I put it like
he's
that.
Top 5. He's top 5 at minimum. But go ahead.
All right, okay. Even a hater can't name 5 people better than him. He said himself, he's top 5 at minimum. Okay, cool. So this top 5 fighters in your weight class, how long does he have to chase champions or the top elite fighters in the weight class? That's very disrespectful. Especially when you tell him go get a belt, he got the belt. Mikey Garcia, who's not as accomplished as Bud Crawford, he comes up there instantly. Food in the water. Everybody want Mikey Garcia. And Bud Crawford got to a point where he like, well, look, bro. I came to you as a man. I said I want to fight you. You say you can't get no fights. I want to fight you. Let's make this money. Let's do business. Mm-hmm. But every time I turn around, it's excuse after excuse. And then the excuses start getting more and more disrespectful. 60-40 or whatever I decide to give you. I'm a grown-ass man like you, sir. I'm a champion like you, sir. Champion longer than you. More accomplishments than you. You just started on this path I already been on. And you going to tell me whatever you decide to give me. What the fuck I look like your bitch? And you expect this man to keep, I'm just saying, how many, let's use an analogy that you probably understand. Let's say this is real bad, bro.
I understand.
I'm saying you're bad, bro, you're trying to holler at. And after a while, she keep blowing you off. How long you gonna keep chasing before you kick her to the curb? That's a Bud Crawford. He like, bro, why am I chasing you? You don't want to fight me.
So you
don't want to fight me. You keep making up all these excuses. If you want to fight me, you will fight me instantly.
Let me ask you this, bro.
Let that man respond. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't really have much to say. So he's tired of, bro. How many times can you turn this down and do this? And I'm just tired of chasing these dudes. Can somebody explain to me why the hell he ain't tired of chasing Manny Pacquiao yet?
Hold on. You said Manny Pacquiao, right? Is Earl Spence making $20 million to fight? Don't compare Earl Spence to Manny Pacquiao, who's a Hall of Famer. That's what Manny Pacquiao is. But Manny Pacquiao's a Hall of Famer. Is Earl Spence a Hall of Famer? Is Earl Spence a Hall of Famer? No.
Is
Manny Pacquiao a Hall of Famer?
Today,
yes.
Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer.
If Earl Spence retired today, is he a Hall of Famer?
But let me ask you this, though, bro.
He ain't no Hall of Famer.
So what are you talking about? Manny Pacquiao's a bigger name than Earl Spence.
No. What I'm saying is, bro.
Hey, Argentris, hold on. Let her get it.
What I'm getting at is he been chasing Manny Pacquiao for damn near a decade, right? And he's tired of chasing Earl. Listen, though, Manny Pacquiao is nothing but a name at this point, bro. He has no belt anymore, right? He's 42, 43 years old, homie.
Yes, sir.
Bro,
yes, sir.
But you're saying right now he would get more credit for beating Manny Pacquiao now.
I tell everybody, I don't want to fight Manny Pacquiao.
It would among casuals. He would among casual fans.
Bro, we're talking about us, though.
No,
we're talking about us as boxing fans.
Yeah.
So you will get more credit. And then he'll get no credit.
Hold on, real quick. So would among casuals get more credit? Okay, but not amongst diehard boxing fans like us. But there are more casuals than there are diehard boxing fans like us.
But what do we care? What do we care about? And then y'all are making points about money. Like, I'll concede that yes, he would get more money fighting Manny Pacquiao. That ain't the problem. But when you have an opportunity and you're chasing a man, or y'all say he's chasing a man, when you have an opportunity to be the first man ever, because Clarissa Shields already did this. You had an opportunity to be the first man ever, to be undisputed in the 4-belt era in 2 separate weight classes, and you tired of going after that fight?
Yes,
but you ain't tired.
Yes. If you disrespect,
that makes no sense, bro.
I don't understand why it don't make sense to you. I'm
Manny
a champion
Pacquiao
just
been
like you.
disrespecting him, bro.
What you
Manny
mean?
Pacquiao been
That's
disrespecting
Manny
him for a decade.
Like you said, Manny Pacquiao. Did Earl Spence want to fight Manny Pacquiao? Earl Spence chasing Manny Pacquiao. Everybody in boxing.
When he dropped the belt, go find me. Go find
whatever.
If Manny Pacquiao was forced,
I put money on this.
Forced to strip that belt, bro. Hold on, Argentris. If Manny Pacquiao was forced to, if he didn't have that belt, right? If he didn't have that belt, bro, Errol Spence ain't said his name since then, bro. He ain't said his name since he had the drop.
He know he ain't gonna fight Manny Pacquiao.
No, bro, because he's chasing legacy. He chasing belts, homie.
He ain't chasing legacy. If Earl Spencer chasing legacy, he won't be fighting no fucking Ugas.
Don't worry. And
how is Ugas a legacy fight?
Because he has a belt. He's going for undisputed. Get out of here.
No. Bud Crawford is a legacy fight.
And he gonna
beat
go
Bud
after
Crawford.
That.
If you beat Bud Crawford, that's better than your undisputed. Go ahead.
Just tell your boy Bud, because I know y'all a huge Bud fan. I want to see the fight too.
I'm not no Bud. I'm not no Bud fan. I'm not no Bud fan.
Bud Crawford, bro. No, make sure he answers no, because Earl is.
Earl ain't gonna knock on the door. Earl ain't gonna knock on the door. Earl got you.
Man, on everything. I'll be willing to bet you. I'll be willing to bet you whatever you want to bet.
Earl got you.
After he fights Ugas and takes his belt.
That's what I'm saying. Why is always this? Why is always after I do this?
Because you gotta act like
after I do this. No,
that's
don't
exist, bro.
No.
You can't act like business don't exist, homie. No, it's not. It's called business.
Okay. Oh, now it's called business. It's called business now.
You have all these fighters and all these belts under one promotion company.
Are you getting paid by PPC? You care about the business too much, bro. We talking about fight.
I want to see a fight.
I don't give a fuck about their business. Because their business is not benefiting me.
Let me make this point right quick, and then hopefully I can change your mind, bro. Listen, bro. In any other sport. Just about this. I ain't even talking about these fighters no more, bro. I'm talking about boxing. If you love boxing, which it seems like you do, you on this panel, you talking about boxing, you passionate about what you're talking about. I respect all of that. But if you're gonna talk about boxing, bro, I feel like as people that create content on here or people that talk boxing on here, isn't it our responsibility to talk about boxing in its entirety, bro? Like, for instance, if you watch the NFL, bro, they don't just talk about the games, homie. They talk about the draft. They talk about free agents. They talk about player contracts. They talk about everything that has to do with that sport. And maybe Argentris, just maybe, bro, that's why their sport is so much bigger than boxing, because we have a certain segment of fans who do what you're doing right now. Well, I don't care nothing about money, bro. You pocket watching. I just want to watch the fight. Look, bro, the way that we've been doing it, it don't work, homie. It don't work. They don't tell us anything, bro. They don't tell us nothing what's going on. We got more information available to us right now, so why not talk about it? Why Sean talking about the business of boxing? Because it's right in front of our face, number one. And number two, don't you want to be a more educated fan, bro? Don't you want to know what's going on? Don't you want to know why we aren't getting the fights that we're getting, bro?
Oh my God. I know why we're
hold on, real quick. Knockout. In response to that, because I watched one of your videos and I remember you saying something like that. And one thing I got to say about that, man, is you make the comparison to other sports, basketball and football, and how they talk about player salaries and stuff like that. Yes, they do talk about player salary, but what they don't talk about is they don't talk about whether this player should take this contract from this team or whether he should take this contract. There's no debates about, you know what I'm saying, whether or not a player should.
I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan, born and bred, bro. And the only conversation that we have been having is Dak Prescott worth that money, bro? Like, that is the biggest conversation. That's the big. That's the bit. But what I'm saying, that's not even the point. The point is, we do talk about it in other sports, bro. You can't say that. We talk about if a player deserves this, should they be cut? Should they take a pay cut to stay on the team? We talk about all of that, bro. So you can miss me with that, bro. And that's what I'll do.
So hold on. Lonzo Ball turned down an extension with the Pelicans. Right, it was going to extend him, and they was going, you know what I'm saying, instead of him holding out to free agency. Okay, that's a business decision. He decided he wasn't going to take the extension with the New Orleans Pelicans, and decided he was going to go ahead and hold out for the offseason. Based on the logic that you saying that people debate whether or not he should have taken the extension with New Orleans Pelicans versus going ahead and holding out to free agency. That's a topic of a conversation. You have one segment of the community saying he should have took this, and another segment of the community saying he should take that.
No, sir, brother. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, in certain situations, like we're talking. When I said Dak Prescott,
real quick though.
Hold on, bro. You asked me a question. You're not letting me answer.
Hold on. Let me finish the question. Let me finish the question.
Go ahead.
To end that question is. That would be a comparable argument to this whole 60-40 deal, because what y'all saying is this guy should take this amount, you know what I'm saying, in order to make this happen, when in actuality, he believes his value is more than what y'all are asking him to take. Same situation with Lonzo Ball. He feels like what he was offered, he's worth more than what was offered You know what I'm saying? So he's decided to hold out the free agency. So that's what
but
I'm talking
here's,
about.
But here, to answer your question, no, they don't talk about Lonzo Ball. But here's the thing, though. They don't talk about him and his contract extension because he ain't big enough. We're talking about what? I'm comparing it to Dak Prescott, right? Because he's the quarterback of America's team. So they talk about him. He's big enough. We're talking about Earl Spence versus Terrence Bud Crawford, the biggest fight in boxing, bro. Yes, people are gonna talk about that shit, bro. Like it's big enough. So yes, like some small ass fight, we don't care what Ryan Garcia and Javier Fortuna is getting, right? Because it's a good fight. Don't get it twisted. It's a good fight. I'm looking forward to watching it. But we don't care because it's not big. This is the biggest fight in boxing, bro.
That's my problem.
Hold on, let him finish. Let him finish what he's saying. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
So it's gonna come up. So when you draw that comparison of Lonzo Ball, bro, like that doesn't equate because Lonzo Ball is a role player at best. He's a role player at best. This ain't no role player ass fight we're talking about. And at the end of the day, bro, we just have to all concede. Other sports talk about their sport in their entirety. Why do we have to only talk about a certain part of boxing, bro? Like that doesn't make any sense to me. It'll never make sense to me. Like how come we as boxing fans, we can't be elevated or forth thinking enough to be like, you know what, bro, I want to know everything that goes on in the sport, not just what goes on in the ring. I want to know about the trainers. I want to know about the managers. I want to know everything so I can be more educated as a fan, bro. Like how is that?
That's not education. That's
what I'm saying.
That's you inserting your opinion on what a decision that somebody should make with their career. That ain't really education. You feel what I'm saying? But go ahead, Argentris. Go ahead. You were gonna say something. Go ahead and make your point.
Look. See, this is the problem. This is the problem. You know why they talk about that Prescott money? Because they ain't shit else to talk about. That's it. What else there to talk about over the summer? Football ain't going on.
Oh, you
it's
trying?
contract time.
I'm
just saying we gonna keep.
Hold on. You trying to incite a riot? Don't talk about the Cowboys, man. I'm
not gonna say no riot. I think he worth the money. I ain't no Cowboy fan. I got folks as Cowboy fans. I can't stand the Cowboys, but that's neither here nor there. He worth the money. But all I'm saying is, why are we talking about these? Why are we pocket watching? This is called boxing. This ain't rich nigga fight rich nigga or rich person fight rich person. They ain't fighting with their bank accounts. They fighting with their hands in the ring. That's what we talking about. And talking about anything other than them getting inside the ring is another distraction. Is another obstacle. I can't get in the ring because my bank account this and his bank account that. Or I do this many sales, or I do that many sales. He ain't did this, he ain't did. Who gives a fuck? You paid to fight. You ain't paid this. You don't. What you make, what you do to provide for your family does not affect me. I don't get none of that. I don't get none of that residual. What I get is I spend my time and I waste my money to watch you fight. And you telling me time is something I can't get back. You can't get back time. And I gotta waste my time and my money watching subpar shit when I can watch the best of the best. But I can't watch the best of the best because let's talk about their money. Let's talk about why he don't like him. Let's talk about the promotional companies. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that. All that is fuck shit. All that's bullshit. All that is the reason why a lot of these dudes ain't making no money for real. Because they all want to be, like I said, you want to be Floyd Mayweather, you want to be Money Mayweather, but without doing the work for a Pretty Boy Floyd. Pretty Boy Floyd, you can say what you want. He fought people at the right time. He fought, give me a big name in the weight class, he whooped their ass and kept it moving. And that's when he became Money Mayweather. He put in the work to get the bread. You just don't get the bread. You got to put in the work to get the bread. Ain't none of these dudes put in no work. And all of them, let's talk about their money. He did 360,000 pay-per-view sales. Really? 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 Let's
Hey, G Parker, man, you still in the building, man? Because I see you there. Okay, what's your thoughts on this, man? What's your thoughts on this, man? You hear what we talking about? What you got to say about this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about getting money, but you gotta have the names on your resume to get your money. That's what I said about Floyd. You know, he took less money to fight Zal Judah than he did to fight Andre Berto, but he had to fight Zal Judah first in order to be able to make his price high for Andre Berto. So at the end of the day, that's why I bet with it. Like, man, you're gonna have to whoop somebody's ass to demand that price. All of them asking for money, but ain't none of them fight.
I'm gonna take the easy route. I'm fighting for unification. Look, I understand unification will get you to a certain level, but after that, I mean, then what?
Now I do believe the belts are important though. And I do believe that the belt.
The belt's important to build you up. To build you up. But when you get to a certain level, you don't need a belt.
Gotcha. Hey, knockout boxing, man. Question for you. So what you saying is you feel like the money part of basically your argument, you feel like the money part of boxing it should be like readily discussed. You feel like that should be a regular topic of boxing conversation. Basically is how you feel. Am I understanding that correctly? You look like you're on mute right now.
Yeah, I went on mute so y'all can talk. But yeah, bro, that's pretty much it. Just talk about the sport in its entirety, bro. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, that's it, man. You got it right.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna say that I don't have that much of a problem with people talking about money. It ain't really my thing to talk about money. I don't have that much of a problem talking about money. So in a sense, I kind of agree with Knockout a little bit. Because for me, I'm like, okay, you could talk about money. My thing is when it becomes an issue is when people make the money argument and they start trying to like use it to alienate other fighters and create barriers. That's what really give me an issue with the whole money talk. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you can't talk. That's why you shouldn't talk about the money, because that's gonna happen. You that's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
But if it is coming from an educational standpoint, like Knockout was saying earlier that it would be for educational like purposes, I'm not for that. One thing I learned recently, and I didn't notice when I started looking at pay-per-view numbers, I didn't know that the network took half of the pay-per-views. Yep. Like if it's an $18 million fight, they taking half of that off top. Boom. Boom, bam. And then they split up the remaining pay-per-views amongst the fighters, whether it's 60-40, whatever the split is. You know, that's when that come into play. So that's actually even less money. Go ahead.
Can I say something real quick, King David? So here's how Argentris, because as boxing fans, it allows us to look at a fight and be like, okay, this dude is the one that's holding it up because he's being unrealistic with his demands. He's bringing XYZ to the table. This other guy's bringing ABC to the table. He should really be getting this, but he's asking for this. He's being unrealistic. Is he really trying to price himself out because he's ducking? A la Keith Thurman asking for $10 million to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. That's like now we know, okay. Like, bro, that's what it's for, bro. So you can know, okay, hold on, bro. You asking to be like, and I know y'all not gonna like this.
So who know the fight then? Who holding up the fight then? You tell me then. Since you saying all this, so you ought to know who holding up the fight.
Hold on. Argentris, hold on. That's a different topic. Hold on.
My bad.
That's gonna change the whole narrative that we're talking about right now.
My bad.
So that's why I want to know what's going on, because I want to know, okay, bro. You really ain't trying to make this fight because you asking for $10 million, and the most you ever made was $2 million, homie. Like, why are you asking for $10 million? So that's
changed my mind. Knockout boxing. Yeah, I got you. You just giving people more ammo.
Yeah,
you just changed. Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you, Knockout. You didn't convert to me.
That $10 million was a good point that you made.
I gotta take it for y'all. I gotta take it off Terrence Crawford, because when I say Terrence Crawford, y'all antennas go up and y'all don't want to listen.
Shots fired.
No, it ain't that. If you want to go, we can go situation for situation. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'm just speaking the truth, straight up. I mean, every time the excuses come from one side, all demands come from one side. I'm just saying. If we're gonna be actual factual, it ain't. I'm Terrence Crawford fan, got my antennas raised up. When y'all got on Keith Thurman, talking bad about Keith Thurman for the shit he was doing, and Earl Spence turned around and do the same shit. I mean, the same. He got the same speeches. It's like y'all don't hear it. That's why I be like, damn, really? What? Hold on, time out. So the light skinned dude, because he light skinned, y'all don't like the light skinned dude doing it. But when it's the medium skinned dude,
have you seen my videos, bro? Have you seen my videos?
I see some of your videos. I like your content. I be coming on your videos and everything. I like your videos.
No, I have no problem with the light skinned brothers, bro. That's all I'm saying.
I know you don't. I
got no issue with them.
Hello, not you
personally. I was just saying people in general. You know what I'm saying? Keith Thurman did the few games this thing.
It's a light skin conspiracy out here. That's what he's saying.
That's all I'm saying. It must be a light skin conspiracy against Keith Thurman. That's all I was saying. I'm just saying. You know.
Look, bro, this is what I think. This is what I think.
Want to get no shots when he was on top, man.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
They getting back at him. Like everybody like fuck it.